What's up, y'all? It's your girl Nayy Downplay, and I'm back with another video. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how I do my everyday makeup. So stay tuned. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bell if you want to be notified every time I post a video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Please enjoy this tutorial to get this look, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So this is like the best lighting without my ring light, so please bear with me, but I believe you guys can really see. So first I'm going to put on one of my headbands. I'm in my bathroom right now, so yeah. So I'm gonna put on one of my headbands just because, you know, I don't really want to get makeup getting all over my lace, which it shouldn't because I don't, you'll see. But yeah, I just put my headband on, and yeah. So first things first is primer, or really eyebrows. But like I said, I'm still in the process of learning my eyebrows. But for stuff like this, like my everyday, you know, everyday makeup, I don't do my eyebrows. Like I literally brush them out. I'm not saying y'all, I'm looking in my mirror, by the way, if y'all see me looking over here. But if y'all feel like y'all need to do your eyebrows, do your eyebrows. I just honestly can't deal with it for real.
I can't even what? Even. Like, I just can't even.
So I am brushing them out. Try not to make this drawn out, so let's get to the next step. So next step is primer. You cannot see the name on this item because, for one, it's like really old and messed up. But this is the Poreless something primer by e.l.f. I take a pump on my finger and I put some on my chin, cheeks, and my nose. Put a bit on my forehead, if not, you know. But yeah. So primer is on. I love this primer. Now I'm going to go in with my foundation. And for my foundation, I use, hold on, see if you guys can see that. Oh, there we go. So I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth Normal to Dry. For normal to dry skin, Fit Me foundation in the shade Coconut. So yeah, so I'm gonna add this. These, don't judge my beauty blenders. I'm gonna say beauty blenders, but they're not really beauty blenders. They are just sponges that I have. Yeah. So when I first started doing my makeup, I was using a wet, not wet, but like a damped sponge. But I recently learned that what works better for me is a dry sponge. So I'll go in with a dry sponge and go into my foundation, the Coconut. And this is like a perfect match for me. I hope this is not blurry for you guys. So I just dab it. I just really dab it all along people's calling me and stuff. So I just dab it, dab it, dab it, dab it. and I just like blend it in. And if I feel like it's not enough foundation, maybe I should take these bracelets off. They're a little noisy. So yeah, I'm just going in. And when I'm applying my foundation, I only apply my foundation from the eyes down. I don't put nothing on my forehead at all. That's that for the foundation. Hopefully like background noises is not too loud. So after foundation, I'm going to take my concealer for this. So I apply these two and mix them. This one is in the color Toffee. It's in the color Toffee, and it's this. And literally the same brand and everything, but this one is actually in the color Cool Tan. So I take a little bit of Toffee. Oh, that's a lot. Don't need a lot because a little goes a long way. And you can always add more if it's not enough. And I also take my Cool Tan and I mix them. The Toffee is like a bit too dark, but the Cool Tan is a bit too light. So when I mix them together, it makes the perfect shade. So I mixed them together. I'm taking this, I have no idea what the name of this brush is, but I believe it's a large eyeshadow brush, I believe, by Wet n Wild. I got this from the Dollar Tree. Let me let y'all in on something. Every single makeup brush I have is from Dollar Tree, and it's all Wet n Wild. Yeah, except for one brush. Maybe a few of them not from Dollar Tree, but you know, they're cheap. So I take some of that onto my brush. You can't really see, but yeah. So now I'm taking it and I'm just draw like a line. Draw a line here, and then I just, you know, narrow it, you know. I go in, add a bit more, and get a little bit closer so you can see. So yeah, like. So I go in with the same sponge that I use for my foundation, and I blend that out because it just blends better for me. Now, I'm gonna show you in a second, so I'm not gonna speak right now, show you. But I'm blending that out. And when I'm blending out the under eye concealer, I'll push it like towards my nose and then work my way out. So now I have all my concealer blended out, but I like it a little bit lighter under my eyes. So I go in with my Tarte Shape Tape in the color. Anyways, it's in the color Tan Sand. And this is the Tarte Shape Tape. I didn't take a before picture.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
I go on my Tarte Shape Tape in the color Tan Sand. And I put this under my eye, literally right there. Right there. And I'm not gonna even add any down there, but I'm gonna add a little line and a little bit above my lip. Now with this, I'm gonna blend it the same way with that same sponge. Blend it here. Now, this concealer, I do like to let it dry down just a little bit. So I feel like that's when you get like the most out of it. So that's what I was gonna say earlier, was that I do usually let my concealer dry down a bit, but when I'm using the Tarte, so keep that in mind. So I'm gonna wait a couple little seconds, and then I'm going to blend it. So it's like the same thing how I blended the first concealer, but this time I'm gonna like push it into my the corner of my eye almost, and then blend the rest up. That's that. Now today I am feeling a little frisky, so I'm gonna go in with a little bit of white. And I'm not gonna do the same thing, just how I did it the first time. I just take a bit, I know y'all like girl white, but yeah. So I just take a little bit here and a little bit here. And you see how I'm applying it. Now, I take that same sponge and I push it to my nose and blend it out. We're looking pretty bright. So now I go in with my contour. And I use my powder contour brush. I have no idea what brand this is. I just got this from, where did I get this from? TJ Maxx. It came in a set. It came in a set of brushes, like a few different ones. These are like two. It's a blush brush, and this brush, and a couple other ones. But yeah, I don't go for the expensive ones. I really need to wash all my stuff. But anyways, next thing we're gonna do is, oh, let me tell y'all what this is. This is the Ulta Beauty Contour Kit, and I go in the shade Goddess Bronzer and Golden Bronzer, and I kind of like mix those together because that gives me the best. So when I do this, a lot of people be like, I don't do that. I just like tap it into, you'll see the motion that I do. So I like just tap it into, but like tap and brush at the same time. Tap and brush at the same time. If you know what I'm trying to say, you know what I'm trying to say. Cause when I like do this, it just gets too dark for me. So I do the same thing on this side. So just brush, like pat and move as well. Pat and move. So that's pretty much that. I don't really like too much. And then of course, I go up here in my, you know, temples and just pat that out just so I don't look too crazy. Now, I might go in with a little bit more. And a little bit more on this side too. You can suck in your cheeks just to give you more of a direction. Now to brush to kind of contour that chin. So now it's powder time. So for my setting powder, I use the Laura Mercier translucent loose setting powder in the color translucent honey. I used to use the regular like transparent one they had, but they came out with this one. I was like, come on now. So now, sorry. So now I'm gonna take a different sponge. Gonna really take not that one, but this orange one I have, which is dirty, but like I said, give me a break. So actually, before I go on with this, look at me skipping steps. Before I go on with that, actually contour my nose with this brush. It's a double-sided. Sorry, I don't know what happened with my camera, but I go in with this double-sided Studio Selection eyeshadow smudge brush. So I go in with my contour and I do my nose. I have to look in the mirror for this, so just follow along, kind of. This is very precise for me. So like I have to see what I'm doing. Okay, so hold on. I like to make a button nose, so that's pretty much it. Well, not really, because I don't really want it, you know, snatched. So touch the nose. Now I'm going in my powder with my orange sponge, and I do not bake, y'all. I do not bake at all. So I take this on here and I go my under eye first. And when I put it on there, I like wipe off the excess. And I go back in my sponge and I blend it out. Pushing and blending. Pushing and blending. So you want to work fairly quick when you're doing this. So yeah. I simply just don't bake because I don't have to at all. So that's my setting powder. And do the same. Much that. Now I'm going to go in with one of these like disposable triangle sponges. color back in because I feel like I'm looking a little ghostly. I go in with just the dark one and like kind of darken it up around that part and around the temple area. And then while that's setting, I like to go in with one of my brushes. Now these brushes, I absolutely don't know where they came from. I'm going in with this shade right here at the bottom, the Bombshell bronzer. I'm gonna go in on my crease with this just because I did bring that concealer, so I'm like kind of want to neutralize my lids out. Just put that in the crease and on my lid as well. I'm gonna go in with my blush, and I use the blush brush, the powder brush that came with this set. So yeah, and the palette that I'm using I actually got from my local beauty supply, and this is the Duo Blush by Kat New York. It's just something I picked up from the beauty supply store. It comes with 2 shades. I'm using this darker one on this side, and this is very powdery, so I only tap and put it on, so because it don't take a lot. Tap and you know, put it on G. So you see, even those 2 little taps, and look at it. So kind of I've done that. I'm gonna go in with my, I don't know, I should have went and bought a what's that, a highlighter, but I'm gonna go in with this Lustre highlighter in this contour palette. I have never used this. Hopefully it don't have like a white cast to it. So I'm just using this on my cheekbones. Okay. It looks quite nice. Quite nice. Okay. Now for my nose, I'm using this. I've been using this Shape Tape Glow Wand. Okay, it's not focusing. Whatever. So I'll take a bit on my finger. And then I'll take a bit like this, just to like thin it out. Tap, till it gets like literally barely see-through. Y'all not gonna be able to see this either because it doesn't focus on anything but me. So I'm going to like tap my nose until it's to my liking. So just it's a very special day because I don't feel like adding lashes. So we're gonna just do some mascara. The Tarte Maniteer, whatever. It's a sample size as well, but I've been using it and it's very good. I'm gonna have to buy the full size one. So let me get a zoom in on this. Zoom in. Okay. So this is the mascara. I suck at bottom lashes, so I got a little bit under here that I'm gonna try to tip. take it off. I'm done with the mascara. This is what we're looking like. Let me blend this in a bit more. No. Yeah. So I'm blend that in. Nose shining bright. Blush on. Now it's time to move on to the lips. So I'm gonna take a little wipe and wipe my lips just to make sure there's no makeup on them. So now everything is off my lips. Now I'm taking my LA Colors lip liner in the color black brown. And I want to line my lips. Now the lips are pretty straightforward. So after I line my lips, I'll go in with, it's the e.l.f. Lip Pumping Gloss in the color Peach Bellini. Please, just focus. Okay, we got some Peach Bellini. Yeah, so now I'm gonna put this on top of my lips. And I don't really put it on top of the liner. I just put it in the area where the liner did not touch. I go with a regular clear gloss, like this is legit from the Beauty Supply. And that's pretty much it for the video. Well, not for the video, but for the tutorial. Now I'm going to use my setting spray, and I use the e.l.f. Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist. It's like comes in this green bottle. So I'm gonna spray that, and I'll be back with the finished look. Okay. So now I'll be right back with the finished look for real.